In this demonstration you will learn how to remove the red border in the list view that gets shown when you have a validation error. Let's switch to Visual Studio. When you have a validation error on the first name property, you can see that also the item in the list view shows that red border. Maybe showing that red border here in the navigation is not what you want. You just want to show it here on the text box. So now let's change this. I keep the application running and I go to the Solution Explorer. Let's expand here the View folder and let's open the Customers View SAML file. When you scroll down in this SAML file, you can see here the list view that contains in the item source property the customers. This is actually a collection of customer item view models. The list view has set the item template property to the customer data template. That data template is defined as a resource in this document. So here you find the text block of the navigation that is bound to the first name property. Now here on this data binding, you want to turn off the validation. To do this, you set on the data binding the validates on notified data errors property to false. By default, this property is true, which means the data binding validates the user input and shows a red border. Now let's bring up the application again. As you can see, we have still the red border here on the text box, but in the list view, the red border disappeared because on that data binding, you have removed the validation. Alright, so now input validation works. When you have an empty first name, you see that red border. But right now, a user does not see the error message. In the next clip, you will learn how you can show the error in the tooltip.